Hey VC, Wes here, checking in with another vinyl inbox. It's been a little while since I did one of these, but I haven't really been buying too much recently. I guess that's a good thing. Been listening to more than I've been buying, which is a rare occasion, but it's good. So just wanted to share the few things I picked up before this gets too overwhelming, and I try to not make too many really long videos, even though it ends up happening. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. And first thing here, I'll go ahead and show off my one single lone record store day purchase. As I said in one of my recent videos, I didn't go out on Black Friday at all until late in the day. I went and met some friends for dinner, and we had dinner at Chewy's, pretty good place. And so on the way back from dinner, I decided to stop by the record store and see what of the Black Friday stuff was left. And there were only really two things on the list that I was really even interested in at all, and they had one of the two things there, so that was cool. So I went ahead and got it, and it is this Mogwai remix album. It's called A Wrenched Viral Lore, Viral Lore, A Wrenched Viral Lore. Kind of a weird name for an album, but basically these are remixes of most of the songs on Hardcore Will Never Die But You Will. So it's got different mixes on here. This is done on Sub Pop Records, as usual, as typical with Mogwai. And I think this was limited to 2,000 copies on this one. Download card. And let's see here. First album is on this sort of marbleized gray vinyl. Pretty cool. And then the second LP was on a clear red. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to pick this up. It was $21, so not cheap, not super expensive either. I'm happy to have this. I really enjoyed the Letters to the Metro Zombie remix and San Pedro the Soft Moon remix. I think those are two of my favorites. But the whole thing was cool. It was really cool to hear these songs sort of reimagined, a little bit different, a little more electronic. Yeah, so I was happy to be able to pick that up. Okay, moving on. The only other new thing I've bought recently, which is something I sort of went back and forth about. I didn't know if I was going to buy it or not. I bought it on CD when it came out, and vinyl releases later. And this is a band that I don't love as much as I used to, but I decided to buy it anyway, just in case. I found a good price on it, and that's Linkin Park's latest album, Living Things. Released earlier this summer on CD, and then the vinyl was just released this month, I think, maybe October. There's the gatefold, some artwork on it. It comes with two little sort of mini posters here. It's got that, and it has some 3D artwork here, which first I didn't think I was going to be able to see, and then I remembered the Mars Volta album, not Tourniquet, came with some 3D glasses, the red and blue ones, which is what you need to see this. And so I was able to check it out. It's pretty cool to see that. That was something that was not in the CD, so that was something new. And then the second one is just a lyrics and thank yous and all that kind of stuff. And this first pressing is done on white vinyl. This is just 120 gram or whatever, pretty standard weight vinyl, which is fine with me. But yeah, I'm glad I found that for a decent price. It's definitely not my favorite Linkin Park album, but it's a band I do collect, so glad to have this in the collection. Okay, now we got a stack, another stack. I went back to the Habitat for Humanity thrift store that I hadn't been going to for a while. I've subscribed to their Facebook page, and they try to post up when they get new batches of things in. They post up that they got a bunch of new records in. So I went down there and picked up a little stack. These were they're $1 a piece there, so forces me to be a little more picky on what I pick up when they're when they're $1 a piece. That's a little more expensive than 50 cents that I'm used to paying at thrift stores. So the first thing we got here is Ray Charles' Friendship. Does a bunch of duets. Hank Williams Jr., Oak Ridge Boys, George Jones, Janie Frick, B.J. Thomas, Ricky Skaggs, Mickey Gilley, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, and Willie Nelson. So a lot of country stars duets, and this one's still sealed, so I thought I'd pick it up for $1. Next thing we got, another one that's still sealed. This is the Fix Phantoms. 1984 on this one. So that'll be cool to open that up in here. Be the first person to hear that. They had some hip hop there, which is really cool. I'm glad I went and checked it out. First thing we got here is Stetsasonic in Full Gear. Very cool find. 1988. Cool inner sleeve there. And this is on Tommy Boy Records. And then this one was a really cool find. I'm really glad I found this there. This is the Crush Groove soundtrack. Something I've lusted after for a while. I think Mr. Hall of Fame has shown this before. And actually have this movie on DVD. And it was really cool to find the soundtrack on vinyl. That was just totally awesome. It does have this person's sticker down here, somebody's phone number on there. I have to try to remove that, but otherwise in really nice shape. I was glad to have found this. It's on Warner Brothers. Alright, next up we got a 12-inch single from Jodeci. This is a 12-inch single for Freakin' You. This is off the show, the After Party, the Hotel album. Really great album, and I do like the song Freakin' You, so I had to pick this up. Very cool find. And last but not least, we have what looks like a Warren G 12-inch single for this DJ off the Regulate album, his first album. But actually, inside is the entire Regulate G-Funk era album on vinyl. So that was a killer find. This is definitely this album is very high on my wish list to have on vinyl. I'm sad that I didn't find the cover as well. These sell for $75-80 online to have this album on vinyl. So to pay $1 for it, it's cool. It's cool to start out with just this. Maybe one day I'll be able to find a good deal on the full album with the sleeve and everything. But that was a cool find nonetheless. So those were my recent pickups. Like I said, not too many really. Been striking out at the thrift stores and haven't been ordering too much. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everyone is doing well, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.